Yo, welcome back to Tyson's Alchemy. Today I have an important story for you. So listen up, pay attention, because there's an important lesson at the end of this. The year is 2014. I've just graduated uni, 2013. Now, at university in the UK, you get given a big grant, a big loan, you know, get enslaved by the Matrix. Now, obviously, like a real G, I just used all this money to advance and upgrade my life. Yeah, other people bought books to learn. I just went out and looked cool and upgraded my life and invested in businesses. And one of the businesses that I ran, like a maniac, I ran a business called YourMoneymaker.com. Now, in Your Moneymaker, I was taking people's money, let's say £100, and I was betting, gambling on football, not my own football, not my own career, that's illegal.
You going to jail?
On Premier League football, international football, different leagues, and I was doubling people's money and sending it back to them. What I was actually doing was I was betting with their £100 until I made £300. I was sending them £200 and I was keeping £100 for myself. Sounds amazing, right? Well, I was doing this for over a year. YourMoneymaker.com, people were sending me their money and it was going so well, I was getting so good at it that within 6 months, people were sending me like £2,000 at any given time. And it was just going really well. The girl I was with at the time was living the best life. You can have a couch, yeah, you've got it. You want that? Yeah, you can have it. You want a handbag? Yeah, you can have it. I was living the good life. I went down south to see my brother who lives in Southampton. And we were in a shop one day. I think we were getting some snacks for his kids or something. And he's like, yo bro, have you seen this page by the way on Facebook? I'm like, well, what is it? It's like, oh, it's this page called Your Moneymaker, where this guy just takes your money and doubles it, just sends it back. And I was like, oh, that does sound pretty cool. I was like, I tell you what, is it this page? And I showed him the page and he was like, yeah, that's the page. So I logged in front of him. I was like, yeah, it's my page, bro. And he was like, yeah, I'm the G behind the account that's making everyone money, that's making loads of money. And he was like, how do you do it? Why do you do it? And then obviously I just stopped and bragged for like 10 minutes about how amazing and intelligent I am and how I was plucking all this money out of the sky. Anyway, the point I'm making, it was all going very well, and here's where the lesson comes in. Here's why I personally believe, and I don't do it anymore, is why you shouldn't be gambling. Obviously, gambling can be a very easy win, and it can also be a very quick loss. Now, what happened was, you might all know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. I was winning, obviously sending people's money back, and I got a big customer, some French guy, who was sending me, he was some type of mobster from France.
Wow, no.
And he wasn't just sending me 2k, he was selling like 10k, 15k, and then he was thanking me all the time saying, I've got my relatives, they're gonna send you. And at one point I was getting sent a lot of money, and the accounts that I was gambling with were even getting banned because I was winning so much. This went on for like nearly a year. Thousands and thousands of pounds I was winning, and I was just taking my profits and living the dream. And Cristiano Ronaldo, the main man, the big G, Big Ronnie, one day he just decided, I'm just not gonna score today. He was on a scoring spree, he scored every game, bang, bang, bang. He was playing for Real Madrid at the time, and I remember we had a lot of money on him. All he had to do was score once in the game, and he was doing that for fun anyway, so it's fine, no problem. And he was getting to like the 80th minute, which means there's 10 minutes left in football, and I still wasn't worried because big CR7 always pops up with a goal. The little French mobster's texting me, hey, Tyson, that's not a French accent. Hey, Tyson. It's looking a bit worrying, yes? Is that French? Hey, Tyson. Where's the goal coming? As you can imagine, what happened was he didn't score, but unbelievably, the goalkeeper on the other team made a mistake of passing the ball to him. He then had an open goal to score in, and I was like, sweet, here comes the big bucks. And he still missed. You can't always predict everything, and gambling, it's for retards. Yeah, that was a bit of a pill to swallow. It wasn't the only thing that happened. After that point, that was obviously incredibly unlucky. My luck completely changed. I couldn't pick a winner after that, and very, very fast, all that money just started falling between my fingers because that is what can happen in gambling. You can get lucky, and obviously I was picking clever picks, but there's a lot of luck involved, just like what happened with Cristiano. Whatever I ended up picking after that, and I picked solid bets, just weren't coming in, and I had to obviously stop the business because I was taking people's money in, a lot of money, and I wasn't able anymore to send them back. I was having to send money, my own money, to pay them back. Long story short, this French mobster guy is obviously very upset because I've changed his life, and then now I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm getting messages, I'm getting threats. It's a whole thing. I don't know if I can ever go to France, I'm not sure, I might get tracked down. We'll see what happens. When I've made my millions in the future, maybe I'll go to Monaco again, and we'll see what happens. The really important lesson here is that actually what I was doing at the time, I was very naive, I was very young, and obviously I got that taste for the big wins and the gambling, and it wasn't very clever at all. What ended up happening was I ended up losing obviously a lot of money. I lost thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. You know, I can make back now with what I do, but at the time it was a big sting for me, my family, the relationship relationships that I had. It affected me mentally and probably a little bit physically as well with everything I was dealing with. And it just wasn't healthy. So it's very dangerous. It's a very slippery slope. It was an experience. I had a lot of fun buying all the cool stuff, living like the Wolf of Wall Street for a year while I was just finishing uni. In hindsight, I look back and it's very naive to think that that was a long-term plan. I mean, you think about it, take people's money, gamble, and if you're not doing that, you're using your own money. Take your hard-earned money and gamble on something, and it comes in, it feels euphoric. But if it doesn't, you've just wasted, spunked away all your hard work. You've just went and got your cash and threw it down the drain. Advice to you young G's, and please take this into important consideration. Some people gamble for fun and can control it. 99% of the world cannot. They get addicted to it. It feels too good. They don't want to work anymore because they can just gamble for fun and it's easy. Please do not gamble. There's so many better ways to use your money. You can invest in stuff. You can obviously invest in yourself. You don't need to gamble. You will make it to the top. I promise you. Follow my advice. Get in the real world. Learn the lessons in there. Make real money. Don't waste your money gambling and hoping that other people like Cristiano Ronaldo can score in an open net and tap it in. Not resentful, but don't gamble. Stay strong with G's. Self-hypnosis. Don't piss away that money.